Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is going to be your December 2023 How Do They Feel About You collective reading. This is a collective reading. Just like last month, there will be a playlist if you need to. I haven't actually broken out all of the collective readings that I did last month into their own playlist. They're in the mixed up with the weekly energy reads. Maybe I should just make them into their own. Maybe I'll just make two. I'll make another playlist. So I was going to say the playlist will be linked for the previous month, but you probably don't want to go through, all of the videos for, 4 videos for 12 zodiac signs, like 60 videos to look for it. So I will more than likely do that. Anyway, if you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe and what's good to the fam bams, hello to my members. Let's get started. On this reading, it is my signature Marvelous Madame reading for collective, where I like to start with the outcome and clarify in reverse. That's how I roll. I think it tells a story because I want to know how these people feel first. And then we go from there. If you're interested in a individual zodiac sign reading, you know that is how I roll. Those videos are up for this week. And you can definitely go and binge on the playlist. This is going to be read in the signature Marvelous Madame reading, which is 3 cards, a top and a bottom for comparison. My top card indicates present. And my bottom card indicates a past. I'm going to be clarifying each one. We're going in with Romance Angel Oracle. This is for collective. Spirit, give me the person's romantic intentions. How do they feel about Marvelous Madame's viewer and watcher, listener? I want to let you guys know that with this particular collective reading, it really doesn't matter what state the relationship is in. The cards is going to let us know. So, collective is collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. As I used to say, if it resonates, great. If it don't, let it skate. Let's go. This is for the collective for December. What are the romantic intentions? And we have keep an open mind. All right, that's interesting. I'll get into that. Heart place is very soon. Oh, I see what it is. Oh, this is interesting. Then we have attraction. Okay, collective. So this is just so crazy. Oh, bottom of the deck indicating past is express your love. Top of the deck is unrequited love. All right. Looking back at me is wedding. I'm going to put that down. That's going to be our bonus. First and foremost, intuitively, before I get into the clarifiers, if you do not mind, this is an individual who is now in an energy of keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So this person is acknowledging that you are an individual that is hard to shake. They thought that it would be easy and they thought wrong. At the end of the day, they're trying to bargain with themselves on why this went wrong and why you're different than every other person that they've dealt with. And maybe if they would get their head out of their asses and just look at the situation, maybe you were sent because they manifested you. Maybe the universe and their ancestors and spirit guides were sending them a different type of love because you needed to differ from the usual type and expectations in order to in order to get things out of stagnation in their life. You needed to come up and break up the monotony to get this person to think. And for some of you, it may come out in the clarifying energy that you were that person that they let slip away. And as a result of that, they're not going to understand why the connection is the way it is because they're refusing to surrender to it. In the heart place very soon as the card clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person does not know. So it's clear that you guys are not together. Let me just say that. I always forget to say that. So if this is a reading where you're still with this person and you want to know how they feel about you, this ain't your reading, because the cards has led us for me to talk to a certain collective that is not, and it doesn't read like it's like you guys are together, especially with unrequited love being present. But you may be in that weird phase of the situation. So don't let me dictate it, because every relationship is different. But it doesn't look like, if you're not completely broken up, you're damn sure on your way. Moving on. So clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Of course, they can't decide in their heart, and they're definitely dealing with what they want to do in their head. You just different. Why is this person so different? Why is collective different? Blah, blah, blah. Versus, but I need to make a decision, because at the end of the day, I'm in pain without collective. It's clear that if I need to make a decision, if I didn't care and didn't actually have love for the collective, then why would I need to make a decision? All right. They need to make a decision. They need to clearly decide what they want so it comes to them. And we'll get into that. But of course, you are what they want. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. This person is, of course, attracted to you deeply. Very, very much so attracted. And that's part of the reason why they maybe can't walk away. They're trying to justify in their mind, especially with this keep an open mind, that the way that you've come in doing things, they're looking at what makes you different and unique as a bad thing. People often label what they don't, or they're afraid of what is different, which is unfortunate. But this person is coming off a little emotionally immature because they low-key manifested you. And when you came in like a breath of fresh air, giving them like that, I'm channeling the lyric, how can I forget wait. Frank Ocean and Thinking About You. When he says, I remember, how can I forget how you feel? You know, you were my first time, a new feel. So regardless of how many people this person had, collective, how many, it doesn't matter whether they were married, divorced, playboy, playgirl, male pimp, female pimp, same-sex pimp. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have made such an impression on their heart. They can hoop, holler, and scream all they want. Your difference is your different way of loving them, and the way in which you touch them, and your way of being, and your emotional intelligence, I am getting, is what made you different. And yes, you do differ from their usual type and expectations. That's the reason why none of those damn relationships worked out. They had a type. We're going to see what comes out in these clarifiers. So that also plays into this attraction card. And you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This card is letting me know that there are no moments between you guys. So they're not attracting romantic love. There is no romantic love because you guys are not enjoying each other. And the fully part is speaking to me by itself, meaning that this person held back. They never really let you all the way in or really showed you how you felt. They were so confused by the way you act and the fact that they had never seen these things, but at the same time, so unbelievably turned on and fascinated by the way you carried yourself, that they just didn't know what to do. You are totally left field for this person. And you think you have a level of carrying yourself and emotional intelligence that this person isn't used to. If you are a male, and this is a heterosexual relationship, male to female, guys or fellas, you could be feeling like this person. What do you guys say? When you treat them nice and give them what they want, they're not used to that. You could be having conversations with your friends and saying, I came in doing everything for this woman, and they just don't know a good man. If one, walked up like they feel like they're pushing you away, fellas, because male collectives or whomever, doesn't matter. If there is an attraction to female, I don't care who I'm talking to. You may be trying to treat this female wonderful, And no matter what, same-sex heterosexual relationships, if there is attraction, if your thing is women, this woman is having a hard time understanding. You know, she is used to having a certain type. And when you came in trying to treat her like the queen you thought she wasn't ready for that. And flip it. If your thing is men, same shit. This particular man has been done wrong by women or men, has been done by their partners, have been cheated on, and a lot of that plays out in the way that they think about themselves, okay? All right, so of course in the past, we're not going to talk about unrequited love yet. We're going to go to the past. So express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It feels like this never really got off where it needed to get off. And for some of you, if you're listening to this and you like, Marv, we was together 3 years, 4 years, then you were getting breadcrumb. There was a toxic cycle, meaning that there would never be an expression of love. Instead, there would be a little breadcrumb. Okay, I miss you. That's enough. And maybe it was 3,000 I miss yous to ratio to 1 I love you. Trust me, that's a thing. Think about how verbally expressive someone is. And then also think about how much they show it. I'm telling you, when you break down these relationships, you'll be like, damn, how did I even allow myself to deal with this when I know it's wrong? Because you get swept up in the toxic cycle, and it happens to the best of us. Others of you, there was no expression. Again, there was breadcrumbing. And for those of you who have not been with this person for, 3-4 years, and this is maybe a newer incarnation of a relationship, you're noticing that this person didn't express their love, and that's probably what made you walk away from this or distance yourself from this, because maybe you can feel so much more than what this person wants to say. Now we talk about unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. I feel like at one time it was, especially when I have wedding as a bonus card here. This situation involves marriage. It involves marriage. In what capacity? As a bonus energy. So it's obvious that this relationship fell apart. Okay, this fell apart. If it hasn't completely officially fallen apart, it's damn sure like on its last wheel. There ain't no leg. We're like on our last toe here. So let's go ahead and go in with the clarifiers. But before I do that, back to this wedding card. Someone's divorced. There was a conversation about marriage. There was a feeling of loving each other enough to get married. Someone fell in love more or knew exactly what they wanted. And collective, I'm thinking that's you. And that's nothing wrong with that. You came in knowing what you wanted and thought that you had saw something in this person. And unfortunately, all your love, which was the love that they wanted and craved and loved when you were giving it to them, all they did was repel it and push it away. I'm going to tell you another thing before I clarify. I'm going to say that when a person does that, they're not aware of what they're doing. A lot of the times, if a person is more reactive than proactive, they're protecting themselves, or they have issues with vulnerability in their emotions, which is the reason why I said I feel like you came in knowing exactly what you wanted, and your confidence and your expression of love and the way you were so open and owned your love, which is exactly what this person wanted, is what scared them. Clarify open mind. Tell me why this is here. All right. Keep an open mind. This person, now that you guys have not spoken, you guys, you could have blocked them or put distance between you guys. Oh, yeah. They're going through a huge judgment right now. This is the reason why the open mind card is here. So they went through a huge judgment about the way this situation was handled. Give me one more. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, we have the moon. One of the things that look at this at the top. I'll get to that in a second. Oh, yeah. One of the things that I want to let you know is that this person has been in deep thought about the fact that about it's something with their mind. Keeping an open mind, they have a closed mind. Their mind is very closed. They can be old school, suffer from outdated thinking. And even people that are from the quote unquote old school knows that times change, because at one point they wasn't old school. They were the new school to somebody, if that makes sense. So, it changes for all of us, no matter what age. At some point we were there, so we should understand. With the moon, this lets me know that you could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancer. Judgment is here. We do have Four of Swords. This person is deep in thought, quietly contemplating and thinking, okay, they're trying to justify why they love you now. Like, it's like, okay, well, maybe, collective is different, and maybe those differences are okay. I should be able to accept that. This person went up and down in their emotions. They were one way when the sun was out, and then, of course, when the moon came out, that's when they were more comfortable. Illusionary, delusionary, fear, like I was saying. And they're being judged for it. They're going through a process right now of being reborn. This walking away from you and what they have not wanted to do for you or to you or show you. Put it like this. Spirit is now taking them through the exact same thing that where they fell short in this relationship. Top of the deck is the Three of Swords. Absolutely. I feel that this is their energy. They are in the Three of Swords. And I do not think in this case, unless the rest of the cards tell me so, that this is talking about a third party. I feel like this is the act of them feeling like they've been stabbed in the back. Now, I want to caveat that and say that a Three of Swords is here. We are clarifying, keep an open mind. Your soul may differ from your usual type and expectations. And because a Three of Swords is here for some of you guys, it could definitely mean that there was a Three of Swords in the sense of third party energy. I hate automatically going there every single time it comes out, because it goes along with what I am saying to illustrate that they are in deep regret right now and they're going through a judgment. Judgments aren't fun and they don't feel good. If you know for a fact that it was a third party, if you are intuiting that it is a third party, then it's a third party. But for the rest of you, I'm going to go with my first intuitive thought, which was this Three of Swords is representing how they feel and what they are feeling now that you guys are in separation, okay? Bottom of the deck in the past is the Empress. I'm going to clarify for you that this person did not express their love, as we know, in the past. But what they didn't express, the cards are completely contradicting how they felt. So they felt way more than they said. The Empress, they loved everything about you. The way you smelled, the way you dealt with money, everything that this Empress represents. I don't care what they told you, collective, male or female. From the way you guys made love and your intimacy, the way you smell, the way anything you can think of with this card. Okay? This is Taurus energy. It's all about the senses, and you set off every one of those. Okay? Major arcana with this card is the Empress, the Moon, and the Judgment. Okay? So we got three major arcanas and clarifying with that keeping open mind. So that should give you some confirmation. And because they're going through all of that, in their heart, they know they need to make a decision. What decision? Whether they're going to come clean and boss up, or they're going to continue to accept this separation over something that they know they're the cause of. Why is very soon here? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right, so we got the Five of Pentacles 2. Oh, yeah. The Seven of Pentacles 2. The Two of Wands. Okay. So, of course, this individual is in, and it makes sense. They feel left out in the cold. One of the things that this person has to do is balance out their feelings versus what the hell they need to do, what they need to take action on. They're so busy feeling. That means that if you're too focused on how you feel, that's the first and foremost thing then you're not taking emotional accountability or any other type of accountability for what you put this other person through. This person is not necessarily looking at this from the most emotionally diplomatic place. Yes, relationships are about two, but there is a specific reason why this fell apart, and they are the culprit, okay? But how they're feeling is that they do want to take action. The spirit is urging them that they better put the pedal to the metal. They're reconciling, going back and forth from them, their feelings of being left out in the cold and isolated by you, to rethinking and recalibrating and reassessing all of the energy that they spent. So, and time that they spent. So now this debunks now or contradicts the original notion that this could be a relationship that just started. I definitely feel like we're talking about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're talking about 13, at least a year and a half. Okay? 5 to 7, then to 2. At least a year and a half of you dealing with this individual or longer. Okay? And this is the reason why they were able to develop those feelings for you. And this is the reason why you came in falling for them as well and being and knowing exactly what you wanted. And let me say that you they did wear a false self mask, by the way. You fell in love with the person that they saw you, but when that person gets hurt and is feeling vulnerable, they snatch that person back. So they are going to make a decision, and they are moving towards you. Right now, they're at a crossroads, and this card shows that in their heart they are at a crossroads. They don't want to walk away from everything that they invested with you, but at the same time they feel hurt by you and isolated and left out in the cold because you walked away from their ass and you needed to do that. And I'm confirming here that this individual is struggling with that. Top of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. They want to, yes, they do. More of this judgment that they're going through is leaning them toward the fact that they're wrong, but they have to finish the process. And the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. I think a lot of these pentacles that have come out clarifying this card is them acknowledging the fact that they didn't do what the hell they were supposed to do with a commitment. So there's so many pentacles that has come out, from the Page to the 3 at the bottom of the deck indicating the past, to the 7 to the 5. I feel like there's more ideas. Like, I know all of these pentacles indicate different things, but I'm thinking that in the heart place, like I tell you the way that I read on my readings, what the heart desires is not always what the hell reality is telling us. They could be thinking completely delusional. The moon already came out. So we've already established how they think. This could be them completely thinking that they were just the best boyfriend or girlfriend, and really they fell short. And this also plays into their delusion. That moon card is very telling of their personality. So they could have thought they were the bomb, like giving you all sorts of commitment. But again, your soulmate may differ from your usual type, and expectation tells us a lot. Now, with the way in which they thought they shot this shot and the way that it's not working out like that, who in the hell were they attracted to? A pack of wild wolves with lipstick and weave on and big, like, who, what are you attracting that you can't tell what you're providing them with? Or like, this person had to be dealing with people that are beneath them. And trust me, my brother is like that. I hope he don't listen. Well, he don't listen to my channel. My older brother, I'm not going to say on what side, but one of my brothers, because I have 6 brothers. He is definitely the type of individual, and I'm not going to even say his zodiac sign because I don't want that zodiac sign to think I'm getting down on them. But this dude here, he only deals with females if he can control you. Because and as codependent as he is, yes, at his age, every person that he deals with has to mimic my mom. To the point where the girl and my mom have to end up becoming friends and figure out who's going to wipe his butt. That's my opinion. So I just feel like this individual, their life has steered them wrong in the way and has done a disservice to them. This is the reason why they called you in. And even if they didn't know what they were doing, let's just say for shits and giggles that they kept complaining, I can't find a person, a real woman, a real man, a real partner. I need this and I need that. All of those cries are being heard by your angels and your guides. And then what do? The moment someone sends you in, the moment they send you in someone different, that's completely different, now you run. All right? No major arcanas here. Let's move on. So their heart and the way that they look at love is a bit delusional. They're not looking at things. They're looking at things through a lens that makes them superior for some reason. All right, let's clarify attraction. Why is attraction here? There was not a moment of enjoying the attractive moments or the romance between you guys fully because they wore a false self mask. Yep, Knight of Swords to the Queen of Wands to the Nine of Swords. This individual is very controlling. They can never really relax. They can never really be vulnerable with you. They look at you as the Empress. Their Empress, male or female, doesn't matter. Just change it to the Emperor if you have a problem. But at the same time, there was always a communication issue. Remember when I was illustrating not too long ago that when a person is afraid, they attack. I'm listening to Barbara Streisand's book, for example, and she asked a person in her movie, just finished this chapter, why were you such an ass to me? He said, because I was afraid. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's this like a verbally abusive person or a person that will react verbally instantly, more reactive than proactive. I know a person like that, few. And it's like, wait, I can send you a text message to say I love you, you won't respond. But I can send you a text message to say fuck you, and you'll send me a 3-page paragraph back ready to argue. What type of shit is that? That's this person, guys. They don't sleep well at night either. And I think that's because, like, this Queen of Wands represents the way you carry yourself. Didn't I tell you that there was a way in which you carried yourself that this person is equally in awe and afraid of, but also, like, completely, like, they look up to you. They're in awe and afraid of it at the same time. And it's like, oh, my God, like, you fascinate them with your level of confidence when it comes down to owning your feelings. They are the complete opposite of you. Queen of Wands is bold. She knows what she wants. And you're out there. And this is what it is. Top of the deck is the Knight of Cups. They're more romantic and idealistic and romantic love. And the Knight of Wow. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So you're the damn Queen of Wands, collective. This person has 3 different parts of their personalities, and it's all a knight. They're very reactive. If you're pissed off about the fact that they're not giving you, let's just say, I haven't seen you. You haven't called. You don't bring me flowers. I know, let me get off this Barbara Streisand stuff. Then they come in and hurry up and give you something, the breadcrumb give you that little crumb. If you say, I miss you. Where have you been? Then they love bomb you with this Knight of Cups. And then if there's you're mad and you send a text message and you call them out on something or you verbally call them out, they meet you immediately where you are. They don't even have to be mad. They instantly jump on the defensive because they never want to take responsibility for the shit that they did. And this leaves them up at night with this Nine of Swords. This person does not get a good night rest or did not get a good night rest because they know this. And this very soon card, all of this clarifying that card just means that this person does feel like a mutable sign. They can be mutable mutable earth, Virgo, mutable water, Pisces, mutable air, Gemini. Yes. They can't make a damn decision because they're too busy weighing both sides. I don't feel like this is Libra energy though. I know that Libras have a tendency to be indecisive, but to me, a Libra man is full of shit more than he's indecisive because he will make a decision and change his damn mind. Trust me, I know them. My dad's a Libra man. But it does take all kinds. So if yours is a Libra man, then you got it on this one. But I'm not feeling like it's Libra. I'm feeling like it's a mutable sign where their nature is to look at all sides, which takes away from like they don't make a decision. So they think so much about it to the point that they just think themselves right out of it. It's nature for them to try to play the devil's advocate even in their own life to the point where they just don't make a decision. I don't feel like it's the natural indecisiveness that a Libra does, trying to balance scales. No, this person isn't trying to balance no damn scale. Moving on. No major arcana here. Let's move on to attraction. Oh, that was attraction. So it was a combination of all of their personalities. Different personalities not being really able to enjoy the moment fully because of their own insecurities. All right. Wise express your love here. We're going to go to the past first. Ace of Swords. Okay. They knew the truth. Ten of Swords. See, there's that damn victim mentality again. Give me one more. Why is this here? Thank you. Here we go with more swords. This person, okay, now this person is not, see, the irony of the clarifiers is that this person is not a person that expresses their love. They can know the truth. They know the truth, but they're too busy feeling like a victim with the damn Ten of Swords. Their problem is that they refuse to take accountability. Every single one of these cards have shown a side of this person's personality where they're so busy feeling that they can't see the truth. But I'm acknowledging that they know that they needed to step up and say some things to you. I feel like this was a relationship that was falling apart. You owned your feelings and knew what you wanted. They did not come to you and express things in enough time or in a way that was conducive for the success of this relationship. Instead, they would play a victim, feel stabbed in the back, and so busy feeling, oh, I'm so hurt, that they get paralyzed in feelings that they don't know how to move out of that, collective. Look at this. Ace of Swords to the Ten of Swords, which usually once you get to the 10, you advance to the Ace. They realized the truth, but it was too late, by the way. By the time they realized this in the past, it was too late. They fucked it up again, excuse my language, and then we were right back at the Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. Top of the deck is Three Cups. They tried to, and the bottom of the deck was the King of Wands. So you're the Queen of Wands, and they are coming up as the King of Wands in the past. When they came up to this realization, it was too late. They fucked it up already. They could have come in with a peace offering and tried to come in and act like nothing never happened once there was a separation. If you guys don't have this person blocked, they already tried to come in and express that love, and by the time they tried to do that, that shit was way too late. It just was. And I feel like they realized it they were a day late and a dollar short in the past. And they didn't take action. They didn't decide what they needed to decide so that, and it wasn't making a decision about you. It was getting out of their own damn head so they can do what they needed to do. That was the problem. And when they came into the realization with this truth about expressing this love that they had for you, not even about this romantic gesture, because I think you know how this person felt, but they needed to confirm it. They needed to show you that they were emotionally capable of doing that. And I feel like they just fell short there. So I'm going to tell you that I feel like this person has a king or queen stuffed away somewhere. Have you guys ever heard, you probably have on my channel, but when you meet a person's rising sign, you meet the representative. When you get to know, the analogy goes, when you meet someone, you meet you meet the representative. And then when you get to know them, that's when you get to know the real them. So your rising sign would be who you are to the world. So for a person that has like let's just say, because whatever one is going to be the opposite, right? Or not necessarily, but let's just say your rising and your ascendant and your descendant is going to be the opposite. So if you were a Capricorn rising, then your descendant will be Cancer, right? So when they meet you, they're going to meet that Capricorn rising. But when they know you, you're that Cancer. That's this person. That's exactly who this person is, but not astrologically, real life. So when you meet and they have 3 different faces or many faces that they show different people. This just came out. So, and that was that Knight of Swords in the last card, that Knight of Swords, that all of the knights, except it was the Knight of Cups. It was I don't even remember now. It was the 3 knights, not 4. It was 3. All 3 of those knights, right? In different situations. Now, yes, you should switch it up and, know when to draw off a certain, but this is what this person does all the time. They're mutable. They have an ability to kind of adapt what they have and they project back the energy that is given to them. That's kind of scary sometimes because it's like, okay, how do you feel? I know I'm mad. So I'm mad at you. We're mad now. I'm sorry. That makes no sense. And for others of you, but maybe still the same, this person hides the higher them. They feel like a chump or less than a person. They have a rage in them where they're always on the defense ready so much that if they tuck that defense down for 1 second, and they feel slighted, it's utterly devastating. It's like, oh my God, that the world is over. So they're afraid to do it. Deep down inside, this person is higher than what they've shown you, is my point. Okay. No major arcana here. Let's get to the star of the show, which is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, which I think we already know, right? For some of you guys, it's already over. All right, clarify unrequited love. Why is this here? Wow, are you kidding me? 10 Pentacles. This doesn't even make any sense. What else? Ace of Cups. I cannot. Spirit, are you kidding? Well, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going on your end, but it damn sure is on their end. So with all of that being said, again, it comes back down to fear. The 10 of Cups to the Ace of the 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. I want a brand new beginning with you. I love you. And there is unrequited love because you made the decision to leave this person. They never showed you all of these other feelings. So what do? If you're not showing me that you feel something, then why the hell am I waiting around? Why should I wait? It's almost as if they were constantly waiting collective for the right time to tell you how they felt. How fucking selfish is that you poured into them and they decided you just continue to pour into me until you fill me up, and then at some point I'll let you know how I feel. I'm sorry, what? So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going because you walked away. You walked away because you were not being invested in emotionally or being whatever your bottom lines was collective, and whatever you needed, it was not getting met. This person looks at you. I told you with that Empress, they looked at you as the Empress. Like I said, change it as you need to. So you are an individual who they know that they want to marry. That bonus card, we're going to get there. But we're looking at a page of cups. They're sorry. They want a brand new beginning in love. They are in love with you. And they look at you, of course, as the person who is different and should be different than their usual type and expectations that they labeled, didn't pour into, didn't understand, and ultimately lost. All of that. Just when you walked away, that's when they realized who you were, which is unfortunate. Top of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Again, an Ace of Swords comes out. This person knows this, but they did not trust their intuition. That's the reason why they're going through judgment. When Spirit showed them who you were, they did not believe it. When they got the signs and the synchronicities and the lights flickered and they kept hearing your name on in songs and seeing synchronicities and seeing your birthday. I even had a fool tell me, babe, I was in, such and such place and I kept seeing your face on other people and he still fucked up. What type of stuff is that? That I've never had a man tell me that before, guys. And this is what I'm saying. This is how crazy your person was too. Like, I've had synchronicities, but I've never had a synchronicity like that. That's just a personal parallel for you to take with you. I've never had somebody tell me this. My ex called me and said, I was I was standing in the line and everywhere I looked, I saw your face on other people. So I had to call you. And I was like, okay. Anyway, he's my ex now, but that happened when we were somewhat together. And I was like, wow, like I've seen synchronicities, like, Spirit will like show certain things. And this person in this reading is doing the same thing. This individual, guys, got every damn sign known to man. Your name popped up, synchronicities with birthdays, songs, and you're getting them too. But you don't have an issue because you knew how you felt. They were the person that didn't. But unfortunately, this was too late. This was the most profound, though, this unrequited love, because we have two aces. They're coming into a brand new mode of thinking, brand new truth and clarity. This is the second time that this card has come out. They are looking at you as their Queen of Pentacles, and they want to give you a Ten of Pentacles. They want a brand new beginning. They are in love with you, and they want to say that they are sorry, okay? No major arcana there, but a bunch of clarity. We're going to clarify this wedding card, and then I am going to get a couple of different cards to close us out, okay? All right, Spirit, tell me about this wedding. The situation involves marriage. We got 7 swords. All right. So they lied. They were deceptive. They had you under the impression of one thing so they can hide their feelings. Again, 7 of swords to the page of cups to the knight of cups. The same old thing. This person is deceptive, not letting you know how they felt. And I'm going to tell you why. It may sound silly. They felt that they were constantly giving you clues. This goes back to that scenario I was illustrating earlier, where it's like, what type of damn person were you attracted to where you threw out all of these clues? They felt like they showed you that they wanted to marry you. That all of the little apologies and all of the little light work crap that they were doing, because I really do feel like they don't have a lot of emotional intelligence because they're so busy on the defensive. Every little thing is, I don't want to be hurt. I don't want a rejection. I'm not going to tell you something because I earn your feelings. I tell you this all the time on my channel. If I earn those feelings, you don't have a right to withhold them from me. I earned them. It's almost as if I went to a job and earned a paycheck. And because you don't like the way I said something, you're going to say, you know what, Marv, I'm not giving you this check. What? You're not giving me something I earned? Unfortunately, you can sue for that. But there is no emotional court where you could be like, you know what? I want to know what your feelings is, and I'm walking away from your ass anyway. I'm suing you in emotional court. Wouldn't everybody be there, guys? I swear. Top of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles and the Star. They know you moved on. Unrequited love. Although we're talking about marriage, they know you moved on. You're in the 9 of Pentacles. You're good. They know you're good, but they're not good. Something emotional is off. Something financial is off as well. This person thought they gave you what you were asking for, and they didn't. But at the same time, they're hopeful. Hope, healing, and optimism is here. This is our second major arcana. Every single card here, none had a major arcana, but keep an open mind and wedding. So what does that tell you? Those remain. What that means for me is they are realizing that the person that is different from their usual type and expectation is the one that they're supposed to be with. And once they reconcile to stop taking all of the ways that you are different and taking them as personal slights, they will be okay. This person does love you. They just have a very hard time. I don't want to say that they're not normal, but they screwed this up. I'm just going to say they have a very damn hard time not wanting to get hurt. What else do we have, Spirit, for this? All right, that's our wedding card. Let's go in with some final thoughts here. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. God damn, didn't I just say that? What else do we have for this, Spirit? So obviously they want to reveal. Yep, neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Did I just not spend all this time illustrating that? They did not pour into you. All right, we got too many, and I'm just going to take what just all flew out. We got disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. They don't understand how they feel because they can't put it into words. Now they have the words now that they lost your ass. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Do you know what I just got through illustrating? Oh my goodness. What else? Mend. I want to fix our connection. And reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I can't. I cannot. Every single one of these cards just confirm this. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What are we going to do now to close this out? That was good. That was really good. I think we're going to go in with some divine love really quick. Just want to get some more feelings as if we need any more. Okay. All right, Spirit, close us out. What do we have? Let me do one more. Hold on. There we go. What do we have? Twin flame. Are you serious? You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me this time around. So for some of you, I hate to say it, this is your twin. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I do not know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier just to stay in silence. They feel like you moved on, but they're coming any damn way, so don't believe that. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Emotional intimacy. Thank you, Spirit. This was what I was waiting on. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is still something that I'm working on. This is what I'm saying. And finally, my dreams. I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free and in love. I wish we could stay there forever. So this person, they manifested you. Okay. And they don't know how to, I told you they lacked emotional, I wouldn't say intimacy. Honestly, I was a little bit more harsh. I would say, maturity, if you ask me. Especially with you being different, and that was bad. For why? Because you held their ass accountable, but you loved them good, and you didn't do this by yourself, collective, but they got scared. They didn't know what the hell to do. But I do think that they're gonna be coming in, and where's my 10? Before I close you out, though, I just want to get one more thing. What action? They're coming in because it says clearly decide what you want. I know what they want to do. I just want to get one more thing. What are they going to do? They've been spying on you for some of you guys. Yeah, they've been spying. So if you got social media, they already watching. Spirit is working on them right now. I just needed this confirmation. Spirit is working on them right now with this hangman. The action that they're going to take is what I've outlined. They're going to come in, but they're still being worked on. Temperance is here. Yeah, I will start a whole new can of worms. But intuitively, the action that they're going to take is exactly what I've already illustrated. This person is going to come in once they're done with their judgment, and they're going to want to talk. I don't know, what your speaking situation is, but they're going to want to express those emotions that they were not able to express. So that the thing is going to be on you. And then you're going to have a decision to make at that point if they have not wasted or, lost their chance with you. All right. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. This is our last How Do They Feel About You for the year. I'm going to tell you, if you lasted this long, thank you so much for rocking with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, you guys better book it up. We basically got this week and next week, and that's it until the beginning of the year. I have not decided whether I'm going to do New Year's Eve readings. I know I've joked about that or talked about that in the last couple months. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to take it easy, but I don't know. I may reserve a time. I normally do. I will definitely let you guys know. It's always a pleasure. We have a lot more stuff coming up. I got about 6. I did 7 last month, and I'm 2 down. So I'm going to be giving you guys these randoms. We got to do a career and money. What are their intentions? How do they see you? A lot of fun readings that I haven't done in a while. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.